Yeah, that's it. ఒకటి గ్యారెంటీ
Director K.S. Rao sir, my dear friends, today will go down into the history as a memorable Independence Day without children. It is an unprecedented situation. Actually, I was very happy to introduce new school director to the children, but through link only he will get introduced with the children today. Director K.S. Rao, let me introduce him first. He worked in Navy. After retirement, he took different assignment, and before coming over here, he was the Chief Operating Officer in Sri Prakash School. We have a pleasure to enrich the team with such experienced people every time. Whoever are standing over here, I don't think that anybody has got the experience less than 10 years. This is a very different school in that regard. As far as Independence Day is concerned, though it is being celebrated in the nooks and corners of India, morning only while coming, our Prime Minister has hoisted the flag and his speech was going on. Today, for the first time, this flag hoisting program timing was shifted also. Now, I'm not talking about how Britishers have gone from this area and how it is every year's affair. Now, the contemporary situation is very grim. When, with the grace of God, our chief guest is from the armed forces. Sir knows better, perhaps, than me because he is the field worker. Previously, the term civil war was not there at all, and it was, had it been there, it was limited to the houses, neighbors, gully, mohallas, worst come worst, a village. It has been first coined and came to the surface at the global era by some countries in the world. And we also were very casual in that regard, it has not come, but if we keep our eyes open, religious nationalism and religious fanaticism may crack into the full-fledged civil war at any time if we are not aware. Because this is my country, as Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru said, if India lives, who dies, and if India dies, who lives? So we have to keep our India live only. The skirmishes always take the shape of battle. It was related with kingdoms, and the war term is being implemented when it is a full-fledged war in between the countries. But this type of proxy war, civil war, these terms in terms of war have been coined out. India is passing through a very critical time. In that regard, this Independence Day is very important. Already, we are facing an invisible enemy called Corona. There are several invisible enemies also in and around this country. If we want to remain independent, at least to those years, 200 years where Britishers have ruled over us, just it is the 74th one. Still we have to live there for 130 years around. Then only we can say that real independence we have enjoyed. Already it is achieved. So I would not stretch my address because I am to call my director to introduce yourself and address the gathering, and thereafter the chief guest address.
Honorable Chief Guest of the function, Colonel A.S. Chauhan sir, our Honorable Chairman, Sri Vidyasagar sir, Principal sir, coordinators, dear colleagues and dear parents and children, very good morning to you all. Firstly, VVIT and Viva thanks Chief Guest for taking some of his valuable time during his busy schedule and coming to address the children and bless them for their future endeavors. I am blessed to interact with all my children on this auspicious occasion, the Independence Day. Dear children, the freedom fighters and the leaders have struggled for centuries to get freedom for this great nation and to make it a unified India. We all are having a very happy and peaceful life just because of their sacrifices. The freedom fighters were humiliated, they were tortured, they were jailed, exiled. Indians could not get into the compartments of the trains where the Britishers were sitting. That was the situation. But they never got disheartened. They just had the single point agenda that the prosperity and the happiness of the future generations of this great nation was very important for them. And today, the children, you are all the future generations of this nation. And the nation is going to be in your hands in a decade or two. So the responsibility will be of yours to take the country forward. And at this juncture, how can we spend a day without recollecting the great leaders who have sacrificed their everything for the nation, like Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Alluri Sitaram Raju, Bala Gangadhar Tilak, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bhagat Singh, and the list goes on for thousands of legendary personalities who sacrificed their everything for this nation. And also on the other side, we have many people who can be remembered forever and who are immortal. How many of you have gone through the works done by Kandukuri Veerashalingam Pantulu, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Mother Teresa, and Swami Vivekananda? They lived for the social cause. They are immortal. They have made their mark in the world forever, as long as the mankind is alive. Yes, I understand that you all are going through a different phase of life. You have never expected this to happen in your lives. Probably for last 5 months, you could not come out of your houses. You could not play with your peer groups. You could not go to your relatives' houses. But I consider that parents have done a lot in these 5 months for your well-being when you all are at home continuously without going anywhere for months together. But I also tell you, the opportunities are available only in the toughest situations. The children who are dedicated, who are sincere, and who are focused can take this as an opportunity and do well in life and become successful. Once you are successful, then the future generations will look forward to you as an inspiration. Take the examples of Dr. Abdul Kalam and Ramanujan, one of the greatest mathematicians born ever. Dr. Abdul Kalam, when he was a child, he did not have a proper meal. His father was having a wooden boat, and the livelihood that he was earning was not sufficient for the family. Though Abdul Kalam was not an elder child, he has taken the responsibility and started selling newspapers as a child. And he was a very average and normal student in the class. But with hard work and 3 Ds, the determination, the destination, and the desire for learning, he has become one of the greatest scientists on this earth for this century. And we Indians proudly call him as the missile man of India and the people's president. How he could achieve this? It's the personality. The personality is part of education. That's what the school is trying to tell you. If you are educated, you will automatically become one of the most important personalities of this great nation. And take the example of a Ramanujan. When he was child, his father was working as a clerk in a sari shop. The money that he was earning was not sufficient for the family to get along with. Then his mother started working as a singer in the local temple just to sustain the family. And Ramanujan did never have formal training in mathematics. And at the age of 12, Ramanujan started going to the library because he could not afford to buy the books. And he spent long hours in the library working on higher mathematics just at the age of 12. And you all are having wonderful facilities now. The school and parents are looking forward for you to work hard, sincerely, and achieve something in your life so that you can reach your aims and ambitions faster and in the better way for your good future. And Ramanujan, finally, he had made around 3,900 results, and he died at the age of 32. And they are immortal just because of their personality. And the personality comes through education. Education is not only academics. Education is academics, the character, the behavior, the attitude, and how we behave ourselves in the society. And I'm sure, and the VIVA and VVIT wishes you all the best and look forward for you to become the future leaders of this great nation. Once again, I thank all the parents on behalf of VIVA and VVIT for standing by us and supporting us in these hard situations by doing the payments in the right time. Thank you, dear parents. Thanks a lot. And dear students, wish you all the best. And once again, wish you a very happy Independence Day. Thank you all.
Sir, today we are able to sleep peacefully at home for 8 hours, 10 hours because of these men in uniform in all the 3 armed forces. Just imagine, take away these people from the scenario, what could have been the condition. So, in fact, this Independence Day or every Independence Day is an opportunity to thank these people. Because of them only, we are at ease, at peace at home. Now, it's a proud privilege for VIVA to have a man in uniform as the chief guest of this function. So, may I take this pleasure and privilege to invite today's chief guest to address this gathering and the gathering who is online also there. Thank you, sir. Please.
Chairperson, Shri Vidyasagar ji, Principal, CP Joshi, Director, Teaching Faculty, children and parents. On the very onset, I would like to wish each one of you a very happy Independence Day. I am truly honored and humbled to be invited for this Independence Day celebration at your school, VIVA, which is one of the finest schools of Guntur. And I am sanguine that most of the students of this school are the future generation leaders. They are going to represent this school, they are going to represent in different fields, and they will surely excel. In making them leaders, I think NCC also plays a major role, and which is one of the reasons why I always cannot refuse any invitation for VIVA school, because this is the school which is just taken on with the NCC. And the aim of NCC for which the VIVA school has taken, I wish them all the best, and I want full-hearted cooperation from all the students who are watching me right now online. This will be the first year when the new students will be enrolled as the cadets, as a basically junior division or junior wing cadets. So I want the wholehearted participation from each one of the students. They should come forward whenever the school opens. Physically, they should get themselves enrolled. And the basically criteria, what we are looking is, they should be studying in class 8, that's it. Preferably, they should be physically fit. And don't worry if they don't lack in height. If they got other talents, like singing, dancing, painting, NCC provides a good platform for them to excel and to train them. So please, students, don't hold yourself back. Come forward. This is the first year for your NCC, so I want the best 50 students to be taken as cadets for the first year. What we get once we become a cadet, there are many fold advantages. Once a student becomes a cadet, he becomes the symbol of the unity and discipline for the complete institute, complete school. So you will represent your school in terms of your unity and discipline. You will control, you will guide the other students how to conduct themselves. That is what I am looking at. Once you get enrolled as a cadet, you will be authorized certain sets of uniform. You will be undergoing certain military, basic military training for which the instructors, the staffs will be coming at the school. They will help you in your drills. Drills, when I say drill, is basically parades. How to walk, how to stand, that they will be teaching you. Then you will be given exposure to the weapon training. You will be also getting chance to fire weapon. Your school is having a small arms range also, so within the school premises you can fire rounds. So this gives you an opportunity to see the other side of the NCC, wherein you are trained as a soldier, because NCC happens to be the single largest uniformed youth organization, and you should not miss out on being part of that. It has around 15 lakhs of cadets, so you should be one of them. Besides that, you will be also given exposure to personality development capsules, which the unit will be conducting, so that will help you in your grooming. Once you become a cadet, the complete period is for 2 years. It is for first year, and subsequently in the second year you will be having certificate examination. Once you qualify for your certificate examination, that is known as certificate A examination, you get an opportunity to participate and again get enrolled in B and C certificate. That is during your degree term. The training for NCC will teach you many things. You will be exposed to various camps. They will be known as combined training camps, wherein you will stay as a group from the students coming from the other schools, other institutes. So that will help you in developing your personality. These camps are generally for only 10 to 12 days, wherein we get the different personalities in different fields coming, giving lectures, giving you an exposure on that field, so that you can get to know what all they are doing in their respective fields. Besides that, then we have got the certain all India level camps also. Something like Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, which helps you in developing and understanding India as such. Different parts of India, their different cultures, their tradition, their eating habits, their handiwork, their different personalities from different states. That will give you exposures, and that will help you make friends from different states. So those camps are very important. Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat will help you in getting to understand the different facets of India as a nation. Then we have got the different adventure camps. If any cadet who is interested in adventure activities, he can participate. The adventure activities basically is concerning mountaineering. Most of the cadets, most of the present day climbers who have submitted the Everest also, they have been the cadets, and they have picked up this habit, this hobby of mountaineering through NCC only. So please don't hold yourself. It gives you an opportunity, a platform to excel. Besides that, then you have got different camps at Delhi also. There are 2 important camps I like to mention, and I want most of the cadets to be participating for those 2 camps. Those 2 camps are, first happens to be the Thal Sainik camps, and second happens to be RDC. My focus will be RDC for junior division. In RDC camp, that is Republic Day camp, which is held at Delhi. To start with, from group headquarters at Guntur, the selection takes place. Then it goes at directorate at Secunderabad level, and then finally it goes. The selected cadet from each directorate or each state goes as a representative of that particular state and represent state as such in RDC camp, where the cadet gets a chance to interact with the various dignitaries, starting from Prime Minister, Chief of Staffs. So it gives, that is the platform where we or the cadets can have a better interaction with all the cadets from different states. So my only motivation for coming here was to encourage, to motivate each one of the students, be it boys and girls. Although 25 happens to be boys battalions, but we are open for girls. And I want very active participation from the girl students. Okay, I want all to come forward. Whatever talent you have got, you should come forward. We'll give you a platform to express yourself, to learn something new from us. At the end, I would like to say that in this difficult time, take care of yourself, take care of your parents, take care of elders, and at the end, again wish you a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a proud privilege for us to have a chief guest like this on such a relevant occasion. We have started with national anthem. Let us end with a beautiful patriotic song to be sung by our music teacher, Mrs. Lata. I request Mrs. Lata, please.
स्वतंत्र भारत जननी नीकिदे नितांत नवनीराजनमु स्वतंत्र भारत जननी नीकिदे नितांत नवनीराजनमु अशेष पूजा शिरीष मूलतो अगणित नर नारी जनमु अशेष पूजा शिरीष मूलतो अगणित नर नारी जनमु स्वतंत्र भारत जननी नीकिदे नितांत नवनीराजनमु చిరదాస్య శృంఖలమ్ములు చెదరెను దైన్యతమా పట్టణమ్ములు వదలెను చిరదాస్య శృంఖలమ్ములు చెదరెను దైన్యతమా పట్టణమ్ములు ఆసేతు హిమనగమ్ముగ పొంగే అలముకున్నదానంద తరంగము ఆసేతు హిమనగమ్ముగ పొంగే दानंद तरंगमु स्वतंत्र भारत जननी नीकिदे नितांत नवनीराजनमु శాంత్యహింసలే సదాశయములుగ అత్యాగమూర్తియౌ మహాత్ములొసగిన శాంత్యహింసలే సదాశయములుగ సకల వసుందరనేకము సేయగా అకలంకులమై ప్రతినలు సేతుము సకల వసుందరనేకము సేయగా అకలంకులమై ప్రతినలు సేతుము స్వతంత్ర భారత జనని నీకిదే నితాంత నవనీరాజనము అశేష పూజా శిరీషములతో అగణిత నర నారీ జనము స్వతంత్ర భారత జనని నీకిదే నితాంత నవనీరాజనము స్వతంత్ర భారత జనని నీకిదే నితాంత నవనీరాజనము నీకిదే నితాంత నవనీరాజనము.
Head of VIVA family, the patron of this institution, my honorable chairman, at least address and bless us, sir.
On this Independence Day, I strongly pray that India comes out stronger through this pandemic, and we shall all vote that we will sincerely work for that. Thank you, Chauhan sir, for honoring us with your presence. I'm normally not used to speaking to our public. Most of the time I don't do that, but this has been a very, very long time since I had seen our children. It's like we used to say, oh, we feel homesick, something like that. So we wish to see you soon. Happy Independence Day.
And it really reflects the love for towards our nation. People have come from 40 kilometers away, 30 kilometers away, but they made it. They made it possible despite of this drizzling also. So I thank one and all, and with this I declare that today's Independence Day celebration program comes to an end. Thank you very much.